Hello everyone, it's Riley Cook, aka the OneWheel Realtor here, and it's I guess officially the end of summer, but it's still gorgeous and nice and warm outside. So today I'm going to do the OneWheel XR battery challenge. So I'm going to take it from full battery and I'm going to go from Distillery District all the way out to pretty much almost Scarborough Town Center, so about 20-25 kilometers. So we'll see how we do. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Cobra pad, the rear foot pad that I picked up, because it is pretty amazing, and if you own a OneWheel, it is a fantastic addition to have on. So we'll do some riding, but I'll catch you guys up in a bit. The beaches path, the lakeshore path, it is phenomenal to ride. So we are at, hold on, let me just get across this road and then I'll check how far we're at into the ride. Okay, we're good. 1 second. So we are at 4.7 kilometers into our ride and we're still at 82% battery, and that's giving us an estimated leftover range of 22 kilometers. So it was 22 kilometers I think from when like the distance from my condo to where I'm going. So I think I should be plenty fine. And you know, this is what I love so much about the OneWheel XR, is that you just have all of this extra range. It takes away the range anxiety, and I absolutely loved my V1. It was fantastic. I put about 2,500 kilometers on that thing in a year. But I always had range anxiety, and I was always bringing the charger with me, and you know, you always have to stop off to get that top up on power. Whereas with the XR, that's just completely gone. You have basically unlimited freedom to go wherever you want in that 30-kilometer range. And for me, living in Toronto, that allows me to get from the downtown core where I live to essentially all the outlying areas, like where I'm going today in Scarborough, which would never have been possible before unless I had like a charge and go setup. But yeah, if you're on the fence about whether or not to get an XR versus a Plus, I've never ridden a Plus, but I would say, you know, just go for the XR. For that little bit extra money, it's worth having that range, and it just rides so beautifully, especially with this Cobra pad, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Okay, first big hill that we have, and what are we at? So we're at 8.3 kilometers into the ride, and we still have 67% battery, and I really haven't stopped. This is pretty much non-stop for 8.4 kilometers, and usually on the V1, my battery would almost be dead and I'd be getting like a 20% or 10% warning, but also my back foot would be killing me because, you know, the grip on the V1, especially the original stock pads, is not that good. The Sure Stance pads are better, but now that I have the Cobra pad on the XR, I can safely say that I would never go back to not having, wow, that car is really screwed up. Wow. I would never go back to not having a Cobra pad. It's just, you feel so much more locked in. The reason why is it has a really, really big concave at the back, and if you've ever done any snowboarding or wakeboarding or skateboarding, you'll know that having a concave board kind of gives you a bit more lock-in for your feet, and you don't have to be flexing your foot as much to kind of get the grip that you want. So like I can go over a bump like that would usually probably shake my foot around quite a bit, but now that I have this Cobra pad, pad, it just feels super locked in, and I can do a lot more easy, quick tweaks to my ride, which helps for downtown riding for sure. So yeah, I'll keep you updated as we go along. We're gonna get to some more busy streets, so it might be a little bit harder to film, but keep you updated as we go along. Let's go. I just hit the 10K point, and it's saying that I still have 18 kilometers of range left, which is awesome because I still have 11 kilometers left on my trip. So let's keep going. Quieter street here, not the nicest street. We've definitely transitioned into the industrial part of Scarborough. I tell you a little bit about how I ride. So obviously your range is going to vary on your XR depending on your size. So I'm about 5'10", and about 150 pounds, 155. And so that's why I get kind of the range that I get the range that I do. Obviously, if you're a bit bigger of a guy, a bit heavier or a bigger person, you'll get a little bit less range. But the nice thing about the XR is that it does have that power for you. So I've thrown some of my bigger friends onto the board, and they instantly feel the difference versus the V1. So it's one of those things that if you're kind of, as I said, on the fence about, the XR is really, it's very much worth it. And I've actually switched kind of my riding style. My last video, I talked about how I didn't like Mission, and I was riding in Delirium. And I've actually switched back to riding in Mission because it does ride more similarly to the V1 if you approach the XR properly, because they're very different boards. The XR is a different board than the Plus, and the Plus is a very different board than the V1. So you have to just kind of approach them riding it differently, just like you would ride a different style of wakeboards and stuff like that. So yeah, I gotta turn left here, and yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going, so I will sign off for now, and I will give you guys an update when I'm going a little bit closer. Oh, I'm just hitting the 17 kilometer point, and yeah, my feet are starting to feel it now. Definitely starting to feel it, but I think we're within like maybe 5 kilometers, maybe. Let's get it. Okay, just past the 20 kilometer point, and I think I have about like a kilometer, maybe 2 kilometers left on my journey, and I have, how much left? How much range left? We still have 5 kilometers left, so looks like we're gonna have about a 25 kilometer range on this one, and it's it's been pretty much uphill the entire way. There's been no downhill on this, and I've been riding pretty fast the entire way, full out, so I'm super happy. My feet are, they're feeling it. The legs are okay, but definitely having that Cobra pad is helping a ton. So I'll let you know when I get to my destination, but let's keep on going. We have made it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Yeah, Jesus. Woo.
You carried that all the way?
Yeah, so that was, okay, so what are we at? 21.3 kilometers with 18% battery left, so it's giving me another 5 kilometers in range. So essentially 27 kilometers, and that was all uphill. So if you have any questions about the XR, about the Cobra pad, about anything about riding the OneWheel, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, there's a little messenger button right below this video that will get in contact with myself, and I'm always happy to talk about the OneWheel. We're gonna go and help. We're gonna go and work. That was work. Are you kidding me? Come on, that was work. But now we gotta go and do a room by room review up in Markham. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.